as a debt elimination and interest cancellation specialist, I get asked a lot if I'm a debt consolidation specialist, because I think people assume if they hear debt, they think it's consolidation. So I thought we would bust some myths today.
Debt consolidation and debt elimination are completely different.
But they rhyme. Like you could make a song and those would rhyme. Consolidation, elimination. We got a nation.
We could sing.
Oh, well, frustration. Oh my God, I'm writing a rap right now. I'm writing a rap right now, Charlie.
Yes. And most people that do this rap are completely confused when they're done and think they're the same thing.
You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
So tell us, what is debt consolidation?
So debt consolidation would be, Trista, if you have a boat, a bunch of credit card debt, a car loan, all different interest rates, and making certain payments, people that do debt consolidation want to take that, hopefully get you a lower interest rate, not always, and consolidate your payments down to one. Now, good and bad of this, right? Your term on this one loan could be longer. So here's something that confuses people, right? Trista, if you have 7 different debts and you're paying $1,000 a month to pay these debts off.
Yeah.
They could be 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, doesn't matter. They could be, they're going to be all different lengths of time. And what I've seen happen is someone now gets a single debt, one loan, but the time frame is drug out. So instead of paying $1,000 a month, you might pay $800. You might pay $700 a month. But instead of being done completely with all your debts in, say, 10 years, and this is taking all 7 of them, they put it to 1 and drug it out to 15, and that's how they lowered your payment.
But I thought that what these companies were doing was negotiating with credit cards to get you to have to only pay off 2/3 or a half of what you actually owe the credit card company, and that's why it was going down.
That, again, is not debt consolidation. See, debt consolidation is restructuring your existing debt into one, not negotiating. Listen, when you call a credit card company and say, I don't want to pay 29%, they're going to laugh. So it's not the first response you get. The response might be, listen, I don't know if I can make my payments. You need to help me here. And it's a continuing call process to lower it. But if it puts a lot of money in your pocket by lowering it, it's a good thing. But again, it's not debt consolidation.
And so what is that considered? Debt renegotiation?
It is a renegotiation, right? I want to negotiate the terms I initially agreed to. Because look, we all take out a credit card. We accept 19, 25, 29% because we don't believe we're going to have that debt very long.
Right. We're just going to pay that thing off every month, in full.
Every month. And then I bump into client after client who either is thinking about reconsolidating or has, and now their loan is 12, 15 years or longer.
Yeah. You know, people I talk to with 6, 8, 10 debts, 13 debts, most of which are credit cards, didn't go into any of those credit cards expecting to hold big balances, and yet so many of them are.
Yeah. I just had one this week that, I don't know, we were at 12, 13 credit cards.
Yeah.
It didn't expect it, but that's what has happened. Now, I don't want to be negative about debt consolidation, but what it does not do is teach you better money management skills. So you can take all of those debts, consolidate them down to one, And guess what you're going to do over time? The exact same bad habits you got that got you there to start. So now you're going to have your debt consolidation and 10 more credit cards. Better money management skills is really the key to all of this. Could debt consolidation help you? Absolutely. But is it necessary? Well, there are other ways of doing things. Debt elimination, especially if you have a program that can calculate everything for you and give you the right path, is a much smarter way to go.
And I think you're so right about a tool that changes your habits and supports you in new habits.
If there was a way to put 1/3 or 1/2 of the interest you were going to pay your lender back in your pocket, that is smarter for everyone, including the lender. Why? Because the lender will get their money back sooner. They'll be able to reloan it out. And since most of their loans are front loaded, meaning you're paying more interest up front, they actually make more money. But you, as the customer, puts a lot more money in your pocket. And what does that allow me to do? That allows me to save for college for the kids. That allows me to save for an unbelievably nice vacation every so many years. It allows me to put a lot more money away for retirement. But better yet, what if I have money away, I'm in my middle 50s, and that's when corporations like to go, hey, I can get somebody younger a lot cheaper. If they did that and you had no debt and understood your situation, you would not have near the stress. And to me, I'd rather feel more comfortable about that and not have to worry.
I'm imagining adults making their Christmas wish list, all the things they'd love to get as adults for Christmas or any time of year, and actually having the money to pay for those things because they don't spend all of their available income on their debt service.
How about this, Trista? What if you could do all of this and not alter your lifestyle? You just have to understand money in a different way. That's it.
A paradigm shift.
Pretty much.
And that's really what we're looking to do, is to educate on the paradigm of money that people currently live inside of. But it's not the only way to look at finances. And so today we talked about the difference between consolidation, negotiation, and elimination. Is there anything that you can give as advice from your vast experience in the financial world that can help people really pick the best company if they do decide that consolidation is best for them?
Well, you certainly always want to look at where they're rated. How much money do they loan? Do they work in all 50 states? Do they have a fee to do it? And then when you're looking at it, make sure they're not just extending the time you have to pay, because you'll pay back a lot more money. Let's do a consolidation where we lower your rates completely and get you out of debt sooner. Again, sometimes it's smarter, sometimes it's a break even, and sometimes it's not so good. You just want to look. Don't always just listen to the person telling you. Do a little research. And listen, again, we go back to, that's why I like technology today. You can take algorithms, math, put it into a program, it'll do all the calculations for you, and you won't have to worry about, is the person telling me the right thing? Math is always going to be math. Always.
Indeed it is. So let's have a bonus before we end, Charlie. You mentioned that if negotiation is the best choice for someone, they don't have to pay a company to do that for them. So what advice do you have if someone feels negotiation is their best bet?
So the first thing I would do is find out who customer service is, talk to a rep that answers. Now, you're not going to get anywhere normally with that rep. Talk to their supervision. But personally, because you got to look at how much it's really going to save you, there are programs out there that actually look at eliminating your debt as opposed to lowering payments. And they teach you proper money management skills and can have you debt free. Listen, I found one that took me from 10 years, Trista, to 4. All my debt was gone. I didn't, and I thought I was pretty good with money. And this was way smarter, right? Only because it does every single calculation, which would take me hours to do. And about 30 minutes in, I'm tired of it.
So calculation instead of negotiation.
Oh my God. You know what? I know that fits into your rap song, but
it does.
Changing a habit is even better.
I'll see if I can work it in.
You can. You can.
We've covered some great stuff about debt consolidation, what it is, what it isn't, some pitfalls to watch out for, as well as how to get that debt under control once and for all.
Absolutely.
It's all about habits and paradigm shifts.
It is.
So thanks, Charlie, so much for today. I think we did some great work here. If you have any questions or want to talk to a debt elimination specialist, you can contact the person that shared this video with you, or Charlie and I are available too. Just leave a note in the comments. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, Trista.